下供养今日主题大吉大利化太岁，集数栏目86集是微享。首先共享圣玄导言，适逢岁末节气交替时刻，正是安太岁的最佳时节，如何如法善解民间信仰的安太岁，详如圣玄法师下文解析。以下共享太岁信仰的简介。首先，太岁一词在31命卜相的五术中，它是流年的代名词，以意指以12生肖搭配五行而组成60甲子，作为年干支的循环，将太岁的名称与12生肖地支作为流年的代名词。根据道藏记载，太岁是在60甲子中，每年由一位太岁星君轮值当班，负责召集调派天兵神将供神佛差遣，因此有值年太岁之称，用以与上述流年相对应。根据能量场而言，则意指个人小周天的能量气场与大宇宙的共振频率发生微缘冲撞，这个微缘来自当事人累世造作错误的行为记录，导致负能量爆冲的结果，因此在命理上出现冲煞、化忌等低运呈现。坊间安太岁的作用，提醒当流年犯冲太岁者，不宜动土或安神位，简言之，冲犯太岁之当事人所有行径应该趋于保守，不宜过度冲刺、投资、扩张等，并且应多行善积德，以力度过本命为恶。以下共享安太岁方法。佛教、道教安太岁的方法不外乎2个面向。第一，祈福方面，首先点灯增辉本命元辰，其次诵经念佛持咒，增长根本智慧，调整当事人的共振频率，不断与诸佛相应。以下共享解厄治改方面，借由忏悔法门释放负能量，透过发愿调制负能量转化为向上向善的力量，圆满解脱灾厄，改变命运。佛说天地8阳神咒经云，读此经3遍，亦无妨害，得福无量。善男子，日日大好日，月月大好月，年年大好年，时无间隔。经典教导，读诵经书，摄取诸佛菩萨高能量，因此亦无妨害，得福无量。每一个年月日时辰皆为大吉，据此让每一个人心中充满正能量。综上，所有的为恶都可以借由诵经摄取诸佛菩萨高能量，进而化解。因此，有本命年、太岁年、正冲正坐太岁等困扰者，应该释怀。再者，诸佛同一法身，没有语言文字的障碍，因此诵哪一部经、拜哪一尊佛，其效用实无二致。至于以科学释义的宇宙全息观 holographic concept 来诠释法身佛，应该正解为法身佛始终只有一尊，它是众生内部最深层的连结，是以心佛众生同一连结，无二无别，以及如如不动的空性寂灭，指向终极本质的实相意涵。因此佛佛相通，亲亲相应，正是深化义理的如理说。最后，春节前佛道所共同主张的安太岁，则只是现象界的方便说而已，由内在觉醒而胜出 to win from the inner awakening， 方能真正确保合符大愿圆满千百万亿福庄严。中论，所谓内在觉醒而胜出，其关键重点在升华思维，力求超越二元对立，不被任何烦恼束缚，是谓不二中道，指向实相义，迈向终极本质，触及高频共振的堂奥，这才是佛教大吉大利化太岁的甚深真实义。觉期轩永远走在时代魅力前沿，即日起全面双语播出，用心教会全球每一位读者。觉期轩是众生的直灯引路人。Let's share today's topic, Great Prosperity. Talk about the Zodiac, volume, column, number 86. Subtle words sharing joy. Let's share introduction from Master Sunshine. At the moment of the transition between the year and the seasonal changes, it's the perfect time for peacefully appeasing the god or planet Jupiter. How can one properly carry out the Zodiac folk belief? For more details, please refer to the following elaboration proposed by Master Sunshine. Let's share introduction to the belief in Zodiac. Firstly, the term Zodiac as a representative concept in the 5 arts of mountain, medicine, destiny, divination and physiognomy in the context of annual cycles. It especially refers to the combination of the 12 Chinese zodiac signs with the 5 elements, forming a cycle of 60 jiazi stem branch. Combination, this in turn associates the name of the Grand Duke of Jupiter with the 12 zodiac signs, earthly branches, as a symbolic representation of the passing year. According to Taoist scriptures, the Grand Duke of Jupiter as one of the 60 jiazi combination with a different Grand Duke of Jupiter taking charge each year. These celestial beings is responsible for summoning and deploying heavenly soldiers and divine generals on behalf of the gods and Buddhas. Therefore, there is a designation known as the 十年太岁, Grand Duke of Jupiter for the year, used to correspond to the aforementioned annual cycle. In terms of energy field, it signifies that the personal microcosmic energy field clashes with the resonant frequency of the vast universe. This discord stems from the individual's accumulated records of enormous actions over lifetimes, leading to the explosive release of negative energy. Consequently, manifestation of unfavorable conditions such as clashes, transformations, and other low-energy states may arise in destiny analysis. The role of An Tai Sui in the public domain is to remind individuals who clash with the Grand Duke of Jupiter in a given year that it is not advisable to undertake construction or install spiritual activities. Individuals affected by the clash with the Grand Duke of Jupiter should adopt a conservative approach in all activities. Overly aggressive actions, investments, expansions, and so on are not recommended. Instead, they should engage in acts of kindness and accumulate virtually deeds to navigate potential crises. Let's share appeasing the Grand Duke of Jupiter methods. The methods of appeasing the Grand Duke of Jupiter in Buddhism and Taoism revolved around 2 aspects. Firstly, in the aspect of seeking blessings. Number 1, lighting a lamp, illuminating one's natal day to enhance the auspiciousness of the occasion. Number 2, reciting sutras, chanting Buddha's name and mantras, cultivating fundamental wisdom, adjusting the individual's resonance frequency, and continually connecting with various Buddha. Secondly, in the aspect of dispelling misfortune and affecting positive changes. Through confession, release negative energy, and through making vows, transform negative energy into uplifting and benevolent forces, achieving complete liberation from calamities and changing the purpose of one's destiny. The Sutra on the 8 young spirit of heaven and earth, as spoken by the Buddha, states, reading this sutra 3 times, there will be no harm, boundless merits will be obtained. Good man, every day is a great and auspicious day. Every month is a great and promising month. Every year is a great and encouraging year with no gaps in between. Teachings from the scriptures are as follows. Reciting and chanting sutra allows the one to absorb the high energy of the various Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Therefore, there will be no harm. All sentient beings will obtain boundless merits. Every year, month, day, and hours is considered highly auspicious. Based on this, every individual's mind is equipped with positive energy. In summary, all forms of adversity can be overcome through reciting sutra and uptaking the high energy of various Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Therefore, individuals facing challenges such as their zodiac year, 本命年, the year of 太岁, 太岁年, conflicting stars or directly confronting 太岁, 正冲正坐太岁, should seek solace and release their worries. Furthermore, all Buddhas share the same Dharma body, free from the hindrance of language or written barriers. Therefore, their efficacy is fundamentally the same whether reciting a particular sutra or paying homage to a specific Buddha. As for interpreting the Dharma body Buddha from the perspective of the scientific cosmic holographic view, the correct interpretation should be as follows. The Dharma body Buddha is always a singular entity, representing the most profound connection with sentient beings. It's the interconnectedness of the mind, Buddha, and the sentient beings, with no duality or separation. In other words, it signifies the undisturbed emptiness and the nirvana of suchness, pointing towards the ultimate essence of the true meaning. Therefore, the interconnectedness of Buddha and the resonance of scriptures deepen the understanding of the principles of reality. Finally, the practice of a Tai Shui, advocated by Buddhism and Taoism before the Spring Festival, is merely a skillful concept in the phenomenon world. Only through inner awakening can one ensure auspiciousness, the fulfillment of great aspirations, and the adornment of countless blessings. In summary, the so-called triumph through inner awakening hinges on the sublimation of thought, striving to transcend the dualistic opposition and avoiding being bound by any afflictions. It's so-called the non-duality middle way, pointing toward the true meaning of reality, progressing toward the ultimate essence, and reaching the profound resonance of high frequencies. This is the essence of Buddhism, great auspiciousness and prosperity, and incredibly profound and true significance of talking about Tai Shui. The enlightened online, forever leading the charm of the times, officially launched overall bilingual broadcast, dedicated to enriching every reader worldwide. The enlightened online, the guiding light for all beings.